The world has ended, and the dead have risen. Civilization has collapsed, cities are silent, and survival is the only rule that matters. Zombie movies take us into a terrifying reality where danger is everywhere and trust is fragile. These films are not just about monsters, they're about humanity pushed to its limits. Fear, desperation, and the will to survive create stories that are intense, emotional, and unforgettable. From slow, creeping dread to fast-paced chaos, zombie films have evolved into one of the most thrilling genres in cinema. They make us question what we would do in a world gone wrong. Would we fight, run, or lose ourselves completely? These movies deliver heart-pounding action, shocking moments, and deep emotional impact. Get ready to enter a world where the dead don't stay dead. Night of the Living Dead, 1968. Directed by George A. Romero, this film is the foundation of modern zombie cinema. It follows a group of strangers trapped in a farmhouse as the dead begin to rise outside. The film's black and white presentation adds to its eerie atmosphere, creating a sense of raw, unsettling realism. Beyond its horror, it explores themes of fear, survival, and human conflict under pressure. The zombies themselves are slow and relentless, making their presence constantly threatening. Its social commentary and groundbreaking approach changed the horror genre forever. Even decades later, its impact can still be felt in every zombie film that followed. It's not just a movie, it's the origin of a cultural phenomenon. Dawn of the Dead, 1978. Also directed by George A. Romero, this sequel expands the zombie apocalypse into a larger, more chaotic world. The story follows survivors taking refuge in a shopping mall while the undead roam outside. The film blends horror with social satire, using consumer culture as a backdrop for its story. The setting creates unique scenarios, balancing moments of safety with constant danger. The film's gore and intensity were groundbreaking for its time. It deepens the themes introduced in its predecessor while delivering more action and suspense. Its influence on the genre is undeniable, making it a must-watch for any horror fan. 28 Days Later, 2002. Directed by Danny Boyle and starring Cillian Murphy, this film redefined zombie horror for a new generation. Instead of traditional undead, it introduces fast-moving infected, driven by rage. The story follows a man waking up in an abandoned London, discovering the world has collapsed. The film's fast pace and intense action create a constant sense of urgency. Its realistic tone and emotional depth set it apart from typical horror films. It explores themes of isolation, survival, and the darker side of humanity. The film's influence can be seen in many modern zombie movies, making it a landmark in the genre. World War Z, 2013. Starring Brad Pitt, this film takes the zombie apocalypse to a global scale. The story follows a former investigator traveling across the world to find a way to stop a deadly outbreak. The zombies are fast, aggressive, and overwhelming in numbers, creating large-scale action sequences. The film focuses on tension and suspense rather than gore, making it accessible to a wider audience. Its global perspective adds depth, showing how different regions respond to the crisis. It's a thrilling and intense experience that keeps viewers on edge. Train to Busan, 2016. Directed by Yen Song-ho, this film is an emotional and action-packed masterpiece. The story takes place on a train during a sudden zombie outbreak, trapping passengers in a confined space. The film combines intense action with strong character development, making the stakes feel real. The relationships between characters add emotional weight, making every loss impactful. The zombies are fast and terrifying, creating non-stop tension. It's a film that balances horror with heartfelt storytelling, making it one of the best in the genre. Zombieland, 2009. Starring Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson, this film brings a comedic twist to the zombie genre. It follows a group of survivors navigating a post-apocalyptic world with humor and style. The film's unique rules for survival add a fun and creative element. Its blend of comedy and horror makes it highly entertaining. The characters are memorable, and their interactions drive the story. It's a refreshing take on the genre that proves zombie movies can be both scary and funny.
Shaun of the Dead, 2004. Directed by Edgar Wright and starring Simon Pegg, this film is a brilliant mix of comedy and horror. It follows an ordinary man trying to survive a zombie apocalypse while fixing his personal life. The film's humor is clever and well-timed, contrasting with its intense moments. It pays homage to classic zombie films while adding its own unique style. Its balance of laughs and scares makes it a standout entry in the genre. I Am Legend, 2007. Starring Will Smith, this film offers a different take on the zombie genre. It follows a scientist believed to be the last human in New York City, searching for a cure. The film's isolation and emotional depth make it powerful. The infected are fast and terrifying, adding to the tension. It's a story of loneliness, hope, and survival in a broken world. Wreck, 2007. Directed by Jaume Balagueró, this found-footage horror film delivers intense and claustrophobic terror. The story follows a reporter trapped in an apartment building during a mysterious outbreak. The film's realistic style makes it feel immediate and terrifying. The confined setting increases the tension, making every moment unpredictable. It's a gripping and unforgettable horror experience. The Walking Dead, 2010. Created by Frank Darabont, this series became a cultural phenomenon. It follows a group of survivors navigating a world overrun by zombies. The show focuses heavily on character development and moral dilemmas. The constant threat of danger keeps the tension high. Its long-running success highlights the enduring appeal of zombie stories. It's not just about survival, it's about what it means to be human. Zombie movies continue to evolve, offering new perspectives on fear and survival. These films go beyond horror, exploring human nature in extreme situations. Each story brings something unique, from emotional depth to intense action. They remind us that the real danger isn't always the zombies, but ourselves. And in a world where the dead walk, survival is never guaranteed.